I'm Mickey Colton.
And I'm Chad Dillon.
And this is the Utica Rallycross Series coming at you for your 10th race at Dead Man's Curve. Yes, we are in New Zealand for our final race of the season. As the starting order goes past, all those with a C next to them, they have a shot at the championship.
And they're ready to go. The competition is aroused. It's ready to go. They are ready to drive today. I'm so excited to watch this.
And now for the longest circuit on the series, we start off with Estavas Cortez.
Estavas Cortez in the segment number 1.
This is such a long track that we are not naming the individual turns. They're in segments.
How much does each run usually take on this one? Let's say about
a little over 3 minutes if you do it correctly.
Yep.
So we'll have to see. As Estavas Cortez, this is his last chance on track for the season. So he's going to have to try and make this count.
Having a great run last week. You know what, at Pinocchio Atoll, but you know what? I'm happy for him. Maybe this will carry over to the next season. Oh, whoa! What a jump right there!
Yes, that is a death plunge and almost pirouettes over. As Estavas Cortez continues to run, yes, that is one of the big jumps here. It's like the jump in Hong Kong. It's really daunting and really rattles you a bit.
Yeah, at least that one you can't fall into the water or anything or snap.
Yes, just on the ground and dead.
Basically. Now, being the first guy up, you know what? Things are gonna happen to. Oh
no! He's gonna overshoot, and he goes down the mountain. Oh no! Oh my God! A hard impact, and no.
Oh, it's a DNF.
Estavas Cortez, the first car out, is going to DNF, but he will get a bonus point for being the first car out. Next up is Alex Tanker, car number 8.
Now, Alex Tanker, you know what? This is gonna be rough for him because Estavas Cortez is the same as Alex Tanker. You know, they have tough breaks just like that. Because the second guy up, you didn't get to see much because Estavas Cortez fell very early.
Yeah, so he didn't even get to run the full course.
Yeah, so Alex Tanker, he's still clueless to what's going on here, so it's going to be very tough for him.
Yeah, we just barely got into segment 2 when Estavas Cortez wrecked, and there's 5 in total.
Now, let me tell you something here, though. This track's so long that if you make a mistake, you can make up for it. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Look at that jump. Good thing the suspension's good, or else everyone would die on that. But Good thing for safety.
Yeah.
But Alex Tanker, car number 8. See, one issue he has is that for some reason he's very unlucky when we do random draws for the starting order. He always seems to be up in the first 5 cars.
Yeah, he hasn't really had that ability to, grasp, look at the track. He hasn't really had that opportunity yet. But now he did see this part. You got to slow down, or else you're gonna fly and fall down the mountain, like Billy Bishop back in Italy.
Yes. But man, that was one zany slide down a hill.
Now, did not expect that turn. There's a lot of turns you don't expect here.
Yeah, a lot of blind corners, a lot of hill movement as we head into segment 3.
Out of 5 segments, there's a lot of segments in this. And
whoa, see, now we're starting to actually climb back up Dead Man's Curve.
Dead Man's Curve.
Yes, such a menacing name, and I think it's appropriate. Look at this track. This is really daunting. And this is not for your average rallycross series.
Now this track is so long that they have 2 days situated for this event. So this is going to be the first day, and the second day is going to be followed tomorrow. So it's going to be great.
Yes, and you'll have to see if for the drivers on the second day if that will be an improvement or a hindrance, that they might be a little weary as to what the track is like.
Yeah, so, they're going to have that day to think about it, but still, it's going to be really nerve-wracking.
Now here we go, Alex Tanker working his way around. He's just about to approach the 4th segment as we head to this kind of wall embankment here.
Giving a lot of speed off here. You don't want to go too fast because there's a sharp turn right here.
Whoop, wow, slides it around, and now he's going to have to deal with this tight turn.
And then here comes...
He's going to make a little bit of contact.
The bumps. The bumps.
The lovely lady bumps. Let me just ask my producer if we were allowed to say that, because we might get in trouble with several feminist groups.
Oh, he's screaming.
He does that a lot. He does a lot of screaming.
We're good.
We're hosts that break the rules a lot. Thank God we're not on a network.
Oh, I know.
Thank God.
Now, Alex Tanker, pretty good run.
As we head into the final segment here. As we work our way around the turns, and this is going to be a pretty rough segment because you'll see as we get to it.
Oh, God.
There's a lot of in and outs, a lot of bumps, and a lot of jostling.
Let's see if he can handle it. Alex Tanker looking to, the first guy to actually finish. He's going to do it unless he falls at the end.
Yeah, look at this.
Whoa! Almost
going to hit hard. Almost injures himself badly, but is going to get it across the line.
with a 3:20:07.
That's going to take the lead. Now it's time for the Black Mamba. Matt Evans striking for the last time of the season. He plans on coming back for next year.
That's my snake.
Yes, good job.
Thank you.
It does sound like a snake.
Thank you.
Very snakily.
Aha.
Snake-tacular, one would say.
Wow. Really?
Anyway, Matt Evans, car number 17, not having a good Utica Home Track Series, but running for the championship in this series. He's the first of the championship pairs to go up, which is not good for him.
Yeah, you know what? It's gonna be rough. Of all these it's the first day of people. It's just gonna be rough because people that have studied up. There's so much you can study about this track because there's so many turns you gotta remember. There's so many places you can forget, and especially that final stretch, you could be having a great run. If you come in too fast, you'll just blow your whole run in DNF.
Yes, and also the drivers going in the second day, they have all night to try and memorize this track.
Yes.
These drivers, they have to experience firsthand. They have only like 3 minutes to really observe the tape.
Yep.
If they're lucky.
And then they're already ready in their cars because they got to be ready to go because they're trying to get these guys going because this track is so long. The run times, it just takes too long of the day.
Yes, it's going to be very hard to remember, but Matt Evans trying to bunker down and trying to win this championship. And if he wins this championship, I will applaud him. This is going to be quite the feat if he does.
Yes, I completely agree. Now, but you know what? My money is going to be on Kris Aurelio because Kris Aurelio, he's had that momentum. He's right in front of his brother, Michael Aurelio. It's going to push him and give him that drive to win.
The Aurelios look really good here today.
Yes.
I think it could be one of them. But you can't forget that wild card of John Cittadino in 3rd place.
I know, he came out of nowhere.
Yes, John Cittadino, who was doing pretty mediocre throughout the majority of the year, just in 3rd this past week. But now we go back to Matt Evans, who's working his way into the 4th segment now.
Coming off the straightaway here, heading into the bump area. He's tracking pretty well. I mean, he's about 5 seconds ahead of Alex Tanker right now, and he's doing great.
Yes, Matt Evans, a very skilled driver, knows his cars, running for his father's team, Evans Engineering Incorporated. Now, I'm not sure if he's going to be running with that team next year, more than likely. But we'll have to see how that team does. As this pitch black machine, the menacing car in the series, really running well today.
Yeah, you know what? He's looking to, because he has that possibility to win this championship, and this is his last hurrah. He's got to get it. He's got to go for it. He's had some great runs, especially at Stockholm. He had a great run. He's had some great runs this year, and right now he's pulling off another great one today.
And he won at Stockholm.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, I got it right.
Good job, John.
It only took an entire season, but I got it right. And now this is the part where it counts. Matt Evans has got to go through this segment with good speed and without wrecking. Can he do it?
He's doing it. He's doing a great job.
Oh, he's skipping around,
wow.
but great wheelmanship as he crosses the checkpoint and then crosses the line.
3
minutes, 10 seconds.
Keep saying 30. I don't know why.
Great job for him. Now it's time for Ray Davis, car number 11. One of the championship competitors had a poor run in Panakanui Atoll.
You know what? That was a surprising factor here. I wouldn't, after that, it's going to really get his spirits down. He's going to be like, wow, I don't usually do that. But at the same time, it might boost him up and really carry him forward. But is he still in contention for the championship?
He is still in contention for the championship. He can still win, but he has to have a good run. As Ray Davis, the SAR winner, heads to the bridge jump. He's going to have to try and really power ahead of Matt Evans as, no!
Ray Davis, no!
Ray Davis is out of the race, and this is going to be absolutely heartbreaking for the Richardson and Valley team. Their last bullet for the championship is going to DNF and is in 4th at the moment.
Now Tyler Benoit, the number 3 car, he had a really poor run at Panakanui Atoll. But you know what? He could pull another. He might not win, but he could pull another top finish. It could get him the win for this championship.
What seemed was that Panakanui Atoll was kind of the round for the underdog. A lot of drivers that usually don't do as well ended up getting great runs, and while some of the top competitors had trouble.
Esteban Cortez was the huge one of that at the Panakanui Atoll, and then Mary Cole.
Yeah, Mary Cole was even better, who is actually not at the track this week. We have Seth Cole back. So that's a good thing, but I'm glad that Mary Cole was able to make some starts. Very great run by Mary Cole. And also, we got to mention Austin Ogle of the same team.
Oh, yeah, Austin Ogle finally giving us what we wanted. We've been wanting all season. It was him to have a good run. I'm excited for him maybe next season.
Yes, and he still has to go up today, so we'll have to see. But anyway, we get back to Tyler Benoit. Now, Tyler Benoit, he's running for this championship. He's been kind of looking for redemption from the 2012 Utica Home Track Series season. He thought he had it in the bag, but he just dropped off at the second half of the year.
Slipped right out of his fingers. Yeah, he was looking very good. And this is actually the opposite of this season. This season he was very in the middle of the pack. You didn't think he would actually become one of the stars in the championship contenders, but he came out of nowhere with those 2 second placers, and now he's really back into it.
Yes, Tyler Benoit, who had a poor beginning of the year, has really picked it up in the second half. The second half has been like a real shuffle around because it's just completely flip-flopped everything we know and love about reality.
But you know what I would say though? I think the best team matchup is Tyler Benoit and Dylan White. They are very experienced drivers. They know what they're doing. Ooh.
Whoa! As we say that, Tyler Benoit almost plows into a small bump and almost flipped his car over.
Yes. You know what? And he's having a good run right now, trying to beat out Matt Evans. They're actually pretty big rivals. I'm hearing about this. Those two they have little battles like after the races all the time.
Yeah, they've been friends since they were kids, but they have a real competitive drive. If you ever hear those two debating,
oh
my God, it's just a smackdown basically.
Sometimes you just want them to shut up because they just keep going on and on and on.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. But anyway, as we continue, he goes over the bumps in segment 4. So he's trying to work his way there, and it's also, as a commentator, it's kind of hard to try and fill up these 3 minutes of this car going around the track.
We have so much to talk about. It's the end of the season. We could talk about one driver for a while, what they've been doing.
Yes, and like for next year, if they have any plans, like, do you know if Tyler Benoit's coming back for next year?
Oh, he's coming back for next year. Don't you worry about that. I'm pretty good friends with Tyler Benoit, and he says he's excited. He said, watch out for him. Watch out.
Oh, so Tyler Benoit, he's kind of cocky as he hits the wall there.
Oh, not a good
Now he's going to be working his way into the interesting portion of the racetrack, segment 5, which is going to be that amazing backstretch. This is one of the most well-crafted back straightaways
right now
for skillful driving.
She's tracking a little under Matt Evans' time, but a pretty good time nonetheless. And see what he finishes with
Look at that great run.
3:13.78, a pretty good time for Tyler Benoit.
Second place, though. It's not going to beat Matt Evans. I'm not sure if that's going to get him the championship.
Nah, it doesn't look it right now.
Now it's time for Kris Aurelio, probably Tyler Benoit's biggest rival in this series.
Oh, took that win from Hong Kong. If Tyler Benoit got that win at Hong Kong, oh man, you should have watched out for him. Because then he got his heart stolen again at Toyota from Emil
Michaels, and I believe Kris Aurelio also was tracking pretty close to him as well.
Almost beat him. Yep.
Yeah, these two are great competitors, and they also run in Utica Home Track Series together. We haven't seen much between them there, but you might see something.
Oh, after this, definitely.
Here we go, Kris Aurelio making the huge drop as we head to the second segment of this track.
Of the Dead Man's Curve.
Now, we talk about this all the time. Kris Aurelio and his team, very, very great people, very nice people to talk to.
Yes.
And they just have a passion for racing that they just need to try and keep their fundings up for it.
For me, they are probably the greatest competitors of this game. They are... I just can't say enough about them. They are great drivers, great competitors. They just have a great attitude towards the game and every race they're in. Now, Kris Aurelio, again, my pick to win the championship. What's your pick, John? I want to hear what your pick is.
I believe it would be about... it's hard. I think it might be an Aurelio. That's all I can tell. Maybe... Michael Aurelio is still yet to go. I mean, he could have something. He did win last week in Panakanui Atoll.
Well, Kris Aurelio having a great time right now. He's striking ahead of Matt Evans, and that's going to be a huge thing. If you can take down the two championship guys in one swoop, there you go.
Yeah, and also, he is the points leader going in, so this would be an advantage for him. Now, with Kris Aurelio and his financial woes, he's been kind of the underdog story of the season, but it's kind of hard to say that because he's not really an underdog. He's a really great driver. He's just fallen on a lot of hard times.
Yep, and you know what? He's like right now he's in his prime because now he's finally. I keep saying this over and over again. He has finally had that realization. His metamorphosis. He's gotten to that point where he's realized he can be better than his brother Michael Aurelio, which had an amazing season in 2012 of Utica Home Track Series, and now he's gonna be the #1 guy I think in the Utica Rallycross Series.
We'll have to see as the race continues. Now, Kris Aurelio working his way to the fifth segment, which is, in my opinion, my favorite segment. Now, this track is an amazing track in my opinion. It's a really well-made racetrack, and it's very daunting.
And it's a perfect venue for the last event as well.
Yeah, when you go through the gates and you just stare up this mountain, fear just strikes your heart.
I mean, it's called Dead Man's Curve for a reason.
Yes, you are most likely going to die on the circuit.
Well, no one's died yet. Almost Establish Crusade almost did.
But here we go for the final segment.
Here he goes.
Kris Aurelio.
Very smooth.
Skipping along is kind of dangerous, a little squirrely as he makes it through just fine and heads to the line.
A 3:06.24.
Man, that is going to take the top spot from Matt Evans by a good margin. Now it's time for William Duncan, car number 7, the dark horse to win this championship. Just barely in it.
You know, he'd be my second pick because, you know, his consistency as of late has been very good. And he can actually get to there.
The only reason he is not one of my top picks for the championship is because he's so far back in the points.
Yeah, but you know, because Kris Aurelio just had a great run, and that's really what's going to be the key here. A lot of those guys that are in the back, I think, it's already lost their hope because as long as Kris Aurelio gets that top 5, he might actually win this championship.
Oh no! Whoa! That almost ended up poorly for him, and he almost fell off the mountain.
It actually kind of helped his time a little bit because he was able to get to the straightaway before anyone else did.
Yes, but I wouldn't recommend other drivers try that. It's probably a 1 in a million chance.
You never know. They're probably all going to follow suit. Remember,
I'm going to crash into the wall.
Where was it? Where they took that little cheat.
Oh, it was Sar Chad.
Oh, yeah, Sar Chad. You know, everyone just started following suit there. And who started that? Was it William Duncan?
Yeah, it was William Duncan.
Oh,
William Duncan is the master of just convoluted routes.
He is the dark horse. He is. Oh man.
It's the dark horse, William Duncan, car number 7, working his way up Dead Man's Curve.
Man, we just can come up with nicknames left from right. We just know what we're doing.
Yeah, you know, because when you deal with these drivers, you're with them a lot. You kind of understand the personality. You see their driving styles, and you can formulate their nickname personality there.
Yeah.
Very easily. As William Duncan is going on, I was going to say, it's still possible for William Duncan to win the championship, but he's going to have to basically win this.
Yeah.
And also, Kris Aurelio is going to have to be beaten by most of the drivers that go after it. It's a very slim chance for William Duncan, but still possible. And he is having a great run so far.
Right, yeah, but great run so far. Wow, I just lost my tongue there. But he's tracking actually slower than Kris Aurelio right now. And,
that's a shame.
You know, but he's still having a great run nonetheless. He's actually tracking about the same speed as Tyler Benoit. Well, let's see how he does for the rest of this segment.
Here we go for the... Where are we, in the 4th segment now? Yes, we're in the 4th segment.
We're going to the bumps. The bumps.
I'm not going to do it again. The producer's mad. Producer's already mad.
Wait, we got...
he tried... Oh, no, it's going to backfire, I think. This run's going to be a little slower.
He really does like the little cheats. He knows it. He wants to do it. He's going for it.
He has 2 nicknames, the Dark Horse and the Cheater.
I'm calling him the Cheater, man.
Oh my god.
The Dark Cheater.
Unfortunately, that's not going to help him. It's kind of a Dick Dastardly stuff to cheat type deal. That did not help him at all. It's going to slow him down a bit, actually.
It really shows that cheaters never prosper.
Yeah, see, you know why he's getting desperate now? He knows he has to really pick up that time. His crew chief's telling him over the radio that he is tracking slower than Aurelio.
Hey, you know, if he doesn't win this championship, you know, right now he's not going to beat Kris Aurelio, which means he's not going to win this championship. But he's had a great end of the season push.
Oh my god, this is not going good.
He's got steering problems.
My god, this car is looking bad. Unfortunately, this is not going to be a championship winning run for him. This is a
3:14.58.
It's going to be 4th, but not going to stay there for long. And now, for one more time this year, it is Austin Ogle! Let's go, Ogle!
Let's go, Ogle!
Yeah! Austin Ogle blazing down the track at the speed of sound.
You know what? Evan have a great run at Utica. You know, he is not going to win the championship. This is just for fun, man. He wants to show that he can race, but at the same time, he doesn't want to wreck his car. He's just here for fun.
He's going to go out. He's going to try and win this event. Just put the naysayers to rest. Ogle is a no-go.
You know what, Ogle? You don't mess with Austin Ogle. He is the star, in my opinion. He is the shining star that you just don't see.
He is the beacon of light that lights all the hearts of small children.
Yes, definitely. Doing charity work left and right. Austin Ogle is a great person in this series.
Yes, people love Austin Ogle. Ogle mania is sweeping the nation. Unfortunately, it's a Dale Earnhardt Jr.-like scenario where he just is not doing well at all.
You know what?
He's the most popular driver in the series, but does not have a bad. Watch, I'm going to get yelled at now by Dale Earnhart Jr. fans.
Hold on. Oh, wait. You're not getting yelled at by him, but I'm getting yelled at by our guy again. Our one lovely producer.
Our producer's a Junior fan.
Yep.
Yep.
He's going. He's still going. Yep.
Junior forever. Jeff Gordon sucks.
Oh, boy.
But, yeah, Austin Ogle. Oh, almost going to spin around there. Not looking the best right now for Austin Ogle.
Hey, I told you, he's not. He knows he can't win the championship.
If you're going to be in one of these cars and you're not going for anything, at least have fun.
Yeah, you know, it's a fun track. Might as well play around with it, right?
I got to sit in one of these cars a little earlier in the year. I forget exactly when, but I got to sit in one of the cars, and it's pretty amazing. I got to drive it around a little bit.
No, that was a Yuma. It was the first.
It was at Yuma?
Yeah, you did
a
Yuma.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I remember. We were in the desert.
Yep. Yeah, you know, it was hot and sweaty.
Yeah, because we had to have a lot of room. I had to drive at a slower speed to make sure we don't wreck the cars, but
You almost did there. It was pretty
yeah,
fun.
it was, I believe Cittadino let me drive it. Mm-hmm. But here we go, over the ball.
Oh, God.
Austin Ogle doing a small little waddle.
Oh, God.
Doing a little Ogle waddle.
Oh, doing the go. Waddle, I do the
Go. Waddle,
waddle,
just waddle to the left, go waddle to the right, yo.
Waddle,
Ogle does it. Oh, just right. Waddle. Oh, now we have the dance.
Oh,
Now Ogle has a dance.
Wait, whoa.
Oh no! Ogle is over and at the end.
Austin Ogle waddle.
Oh my God!
Much.
Waddles to the left and into the checkpoint. Unfortunately, it's going to be a DNF as we go for our last car for the day. Michael Aurelio,
All right.
car number
now,
2.
You think this is your man? You saying this is your man that's gonna win the championship?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No,
I mean,
think it's an Aurelio,
This
but
is they're 1 point between. So if he can beat Kris Aurelio, Michael Aurelio can win this. Now, if Michael Aurelio didn't have to be a
it's gonna hit the wall there. A little swirly.
Yeah, a
but
little
keeps it going.
swirly. You know, this reminds me of the Super Bowl. The two brothers battling it out to try and win the big finale, the big hurrah. They're trying to win it. And
Oh no!
pulls it off. Go.
I
But
can't believe he has a dance now.
hey, he's doing the wobbly wobble.
Yeah, the Ogle waddle. I don't think it'll be a Harlem Shake, but who knows? The Ogle mania is starting to sweep the land.
Yeah, t-shirts, everywhere.
Bobbleheads,
Yep.
stuffed animals,
Yep.
jacuzzis.
What?
Yeah, you haven't been in an Ogle jacuzzi?
No, I've not.
It's amazing. They
Hey.
they fail a lot.
Hey, if we
but when they are there, it's a pretty exhilarating experience.
Hey, if we sponsor, would I get a free one? I mean, I'm fine with that. Hey, I'll go.
Hey, I already got 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just for mentioning it now.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna put 1 in my
Whoa.
bathroom.
Dude, I just got 5. Wow.
Man, I mean, they're just
great.
hanging out left and right.
I mean, wow.
What are these made out of? Paper?
Oh, wait, one's just in my back pocket right here.
a mini one.
Yeah.
That's for like hamsters. Man, the Ogle camp thinks of everything.
Oh, okay. No, Michael Aurelio. Back to Michael Aurelio.
Yes, if he can take.
Oh,
No! As
Michael-
soon as we go back to Michael Aurelio, he flipped over the car! The championship competitor in second place is gonna flip it! And oh my God!
Kris Aurelio looking to be the favorite to win this right now. Michael Aurelio is devastated. I hear him over the mic. He is just pissed.
Unfortunately, that is all for today. We're going to be going for our second round